Hi there, guys. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I am already done with 2 reviews, but I decided to do additional review, like a list for you. It's going to be summer kind of a list because it's hot and humid, a little bit of rainy nowadays, but people appreciate this kind of fresh perfume list because they can use this in summer. So I'm going to be doing that, and I have about 13 here. These are not best of all time or anything like that, but I like to do sometimes, more or less. Different kind of lists that suggest a little bit more than your typical more known ones. There are some like usual suspects here, but more or less these are some of my suggestions that you can wear, and they're a little bit different. First fragrance I'm going to start with is this one, Mercedes-Benz, and this is called Select. Okay, this perfume is beautiful. This is a bottle was also very, very beautiful, and I did say this was one of my dream come true fragrances. It's not very expensive. Check out my review on that one. This is a very clean bergamot. Okay, and excellent spray, excellent bottle. Mercedes-Benz, it's now midpoint. Like if you talk about budget, used to be on 30-35 bucks. Now their prices have gone high. Okay, and they go up to $85, 100 something dollars. So make sure you know where you buy your fragrances. But this fragrance is inspired by Creed's Aventus, more like Aventus Cologne. Okay, I do have both, and I can tell you one thing: this is a cleaner version, even more clean than Mont Blanc Explorer, which I used to have. Very, very citrusy. The bergamot is very uplifting, and that's why this is here. The bergamot note in this is very beautiful. On the paper, it lasts a very long time, but projection is not super heavy. So citrus fragrances usually do not expect like a beast mode longevity unless it's a Bulgari Tiger or something. But citrusy perfume in general, they are short-lived because of volatile note, and also they are enjoyed in high heat only because you can smell them. So check out my review, Mercedes-Benz Select, one of my favorite perfumes in summer. That's gonna be number 13. Okay, I don't think I have enough space, man. Yeah, okay, now I have. So that's number 13. Number 12. These fragrances are all different from each other. Okay, they are not exactly same. The next one is 12. Number 12 is Lalique White. This fragrance is known for its tamarind note, which is sour, which is fruit, and it's an exotic note that is used in few fragrances, not that many fragrances. I have seen CH Man, I think Africa or Central Park, one of these had that tamarind note, or maybe CH Man Grand Tour, one of them. But basically, this is similar to Galloway by Parfum de Marly, in my humble opinion, little bit. I did say in my review, and I'm very happy to own this. Lalique has pure quality. Longevity on EDP. This is EDP, I think. EDT. Okay, so this one, it's not as long lasting as the EDP. The EDP one lasts a little bit longer, like 1 or 2 hours. This one projects more. Absolutely enjoy these because 125 ml you can definitely spray heavily. So these fragrances are beautiful, 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 unique kind of smell, a little bit of musk, okay, and a little bit of pepper, petit grain, okay. So it's a masculine, citrusy, fresh tamarind fragrance, one of the most unique ones in my collection. That's number 12, Lalique White. Number 11, then we hit top 10. Number 11 is gonna be giant bottle. I always love this. This is Mugler Cologne, the soap, Irish spring soap, green vetiver, and then neroli. But the citruses in this is just beautiful. I can show you Creed's original vetiver, which I also have, much higher class than this. But tell you what, for the value, is 300 ml, absolute value. And I really enjoy this in the springtime, when it rains. And the soapiness of it is just so nice to wear. It's like a bar of soap. So if you see all reviews, they definitely tell you, the reviewers tell you this is a fragrance. Even if you do not like wearing cologne, try this one out. Absolute beautiful. Mugler Cologne by Mugler. So now I think it's called Come With Me or something. I forgot the name. Now, top 10. Number 10 is another big bottle. L'Eau d'Essai Puro Miyake. I actually was going to tell you, like, go for the L'Eau d'Essai. I think there's a, not summer flanker. There's one transparent bottle. I forgot the name. That one has a little bit more citrus, but never mind. This also has yuzu. Yuzu is kind of like a sharp, unique, kind of like a citrusy note. It's very unique, but you have to get used to the smell if you do not know how this smells. This is a bit challenging, to be honest. When I smell it, it's not everybody's cup of tea. When I smell it for the first time, I'm not sure that I really loved it, but with time, I do appreciate it. One of the top sellers in the market, L'Eau d'Essai Puro by Miyake. The yuzu note in this is very beautiful. Now, number 9. I just love this fragrance, Bvlgari Man Extreme. In this one, Bulgari Man, and few of the other ones, Black Orient or few of the other ones, they discontinued. This one has cactus, this one has citrus, and I think few of the other notes. I don't remember all the notes, but it's very refreshing, green, citrusy, lemony. And this perfume doesn't get enough talk because nobody knows about it nowadays. Okay, this was the good times of perfumes. Okay, if you see it somewhere, Bulgari Man Extreme, grab the bottle. Okay, because it's gonna be so worth it. I do have another bottle that I am waiting to finish. That is my backup bottle. This is my other bottle. This one I think has about few sprays in there. Once that one finish, I will open that one. Okay, so Bulgari Man Extreme, beautiful citrusy perfume. Check it out for summer. Next one, niche fragrance. One of the first fragrances that started my Mancera journey called Lemon Lime. Some people do not like it because it has that lavender that pops up later. And I will admit it to you that Lemon Lime, it's just a little bit more than lemon. And then even though this is simplistic lemony approach, but it's not for everybody. Okay, Mancera house, people love Xerjoff Fiero the most, but lemon lime, if you can get used to that dry down, it has something on the dry down that is not everybody's cup of tea. That's what I feel. But once you start wearing this, you see how long this lasts. 7-8 hours easy for a freshie. Absolute crazy stuff. And I think Mancera did awesome, like a release right here. You can give it a try, like get a small sample, then you'll see. One of the longest lasting lemon fragrances, Lemon Lime by Mancera. Okay, number, I think 7. This one has to make the list, isn't it? This one has to make the cut. This one is called Versace Man Eau Fraiche. And the big bottle, 200 ml. This is my summer staple. And I love this fragrance since Jeremy started talking about it. Just so nice. This one you can spray 50 times. You can go crazy. I'm wearing it right now. You can go crazy in the high heat, the AC room. You're never gonna get choked. You imagine, like I'll show you in general, Versace Purum. Versace Purum is great, but I think lemon focus is more on this. This is really lemony, woody, and that carambola note. Beautiful, unique summer perfume. And I think this works for everybody. In high heat, it's like a no-brainer. It's a must-have collection. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Number 6, then we hit top 5. Number 6 is big bottles galore. Hugo Boss bottle. Yep, it's a staple right now. I mean, Hugo Boss, this is their top seller. This is their money maker. This is what made Hugo Boss perhaps famous in fragrance community, and for good reasons. I used multiple bottles of it. I do have a vintage version of it as well, 50 ml bottle size, but this is more the newer batches. So if you get newer batches, you'll get more citruses. If the apple and cinnamon is not so warm in this, it's more citrusy and, you know, like watery. So I think you can enjoy this in summer as well. Hugo Boss bottle, definitely one of my favorites. So let's go top 5. Number 5, niche fragrance. This is called Eccentric Molecule, Eccentric 03. I got this in a couple of months back, and this one I enjoy a lot. Why? Because it's the green iris and also lemony scent. The green is perhaps vetiver, or, you know, I don't know where it comes from, but it's kind of like this greeny, citrusy and iris combo, which is very pleasant to wear. You can also layer this with any perfume that will increase its longevity, because same style as Molecule 01 or Eccentric 01, if you know these, right? Definitely the lemon is very, very enjoyable. It's kind of like a thin lemon. It goes away and comes back. Ghostly perfume. Okay, so that's like number 5. Number 4. Number 4 is recent buy. It's easy crowd pleaser. This is called Missoni Parfum Pour Homme. Some people say Missoni is DP. Missoni has some of the other ones, like Missoni's Wave, similar to Versace Pour Homme, but this is a clone of Bleu de Chanel. Okay, and I think on its own, it's also a beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love their magnetic caps. Okay, and this one has decent longevity as well on me. More creamy, more citrusy version of Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel, opening wise, it's a lot better with the grapefruit, but so much more expensive as well. So as an alternative, you can definitely wear it on the better clones of Bleu de Chanel. You can also get Armaf Club de Nuit Iconic, which is good and longer lasting than this, but I actually prefer Missoni's Wave, Missoni's Parfum Pour Homme nowadays. So that's number 4. So top 3. Let's move a little bit. Okay, let's move. Okay, now we have space for 3. Number 3, one of my favorites. You guys know this, Chanel's hidden gem for me, you know, Chanel Allure Sport, and this is called Cologne. If you do like Edition Blanche, it's a great fragrance. Amazing. Once again, my bottle is almost finished. These fragrances are just mind-blowing how good creamy lemon there is. There's also Dior's Eau Sauvage. I have something similar to that, but pure bliss for summer is this. If you want plain citrus, simple vibes, and you just want good long-lasting perfumes for this kind of type, go for it. Very high-class, niche quality juice. Chanel Allure Sport Cologne. Okay, I have to have a backup of 150 ml. So top two are two niche fragrances. Okay, and the first one is going to be a bit surprising for you, but number two, let me show you. It's one of my favorites now. I recently got the bottle. It's called Fiero by Zerg Job. This fragrance right here, it's quality. This kind of fragrances I was always too quick to judge. I used to have this, or I reviewed it. I did not like it at first because the dry down. It has opening of beautiful lemon, but it slowly goes to kind of like barbershoppy. And the opening is very reminiscent of this one. Dior Eau Sauvage, I was talking about the lemon. It reminds me of that, but the performance, it's crazy good. Okay, and I think there's lavender or something pops up later, makes it a little bit of more fougere style lemon, but opening lemon is just stunning. So Zerg Job's quality, you have to give them time. Any Zerg Job, you have to give them time. They're complex and yet enjoyable if you can understand their dry down. Okay, that's number two. So now I'll go to number one. I thought of, when I got this, I was a bit disappointed with the performance. I did think of letting it go, but then I grew up from my early days of fragrance collecting. What do I mean by that? I do not get rid of fragrances so quickly, and I decided to keep it, let it mature, and I absolutely enjoy the way this smells. This is Arabian Oud Kashmir. Okay, and this fragrance is discontinued now. You cannot find this in Arabian Oud stores. Even if you pay $200, you cannot find it. These are the good times of Arabian Oud. They have some great fragrances, all quality, and mind-blowing presentation, which also check out my review on this one. Kashmir is basically about citrus. It's beautiful, beautiful lemon, and I think this one has some other fruits. I forgot, grapes or something. Man, a whole hand is full of perfume. Okay, here. This fragrance is one of the most subtle and natural smelling citruses. Let me see if I can get the Kashmir out in the open, because I need to tell you the notes breakdown. Kashmir, Arabian Oud Kashmir. They also have Kashmir Musk. I haven't tried that one. This one has, yes, blackcurrant, yuzu, plum. These three notes will make you think of Aventus, but it's not a clone of Aventus. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful, mouth-watering, natural. This is the most beautiful DNA of a citrus perfume, which is ahead of all these fragrances today. Okay, this one, if I give it more time, maybe I keep it in the box for, let's say, 5-6 months, I think it's gonna get better in performance, because someone told me they get massive performance from this, which is very long lasting. So I'm gonna be patient, right? So there you go, Kashmir by Arabian Oud, and these are the fragrances for citruses. I would suggest them highly in high heat and summer. Take care, check them out, and check out my full review. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.